Hi guys, welcome to my channel. I'm Nihanya Gupta, aka Obsedian Girl, and today I'll be answering common misconceptions that people have around fashion colleges or NIFTs in India. And for a little background, I am a semester 2 fashion design student at NIFT Kolkata, and I originate from Delhi. So let's get into it. So the first misconception that we have here is that fashion college students are always free and never working. That could not be more wrong. We are always stuck in deadlines and we're always working on something or the other. We have a lot of practical and hands on work to do, which makes it seem as if we are not working and that we have a lot of time to waste. However, it's usually us just researching. We even get assignments revolving around going to a mall to study our market and what stuff is there. So it may seem like we're just like having fun, but in reality, we're not. For the second misconception, we have that fashion colleges have no scope. I do not know who's spreading these lies. I think that is a very debatable thing, but that is also something that is going around in every single industry, considering the boom of AI, etc., in every single field, especially in creative fields. So, to say that fashion colleges in general have no scope would be extremely generalized, and it would not be taking in the amount of hard work that we students actually go through and the lengths that our colleges go is just to give us the kind of exposure that would ensure that we actually succeed in our life. So, no, fashion colleges actually have a lot of scope, and it actually all depends on the amount of work that you put in and what kind of a student you are. At the end of the day, a fashion college and a normal college only has the difference that our fields are different. The third misconception that we have here is that fashion colleges are a waste of money. Not true. Absolutely not true. Fashion colleges fees include a lot of different things, even outside of studies. For example, we don't have books. At least in foundation program, I have no books. I have not seen a single one of my seniors studying from books except the ones who do their own research. So, what actually is a fashion college worth? It's worth the amount of connections that you make. It's worth the industry experience that you get. It's worth the every single penny when you realize that you are surrounded by people who are so capable, and your faculty, the people around you, every single person you have something to learn from them. Yes, you can learn fashion design without a fashion college. Indeed, of course, there are a lot of online resources available. But what makes a person stand out who has gone to college is that they know a lot more about the practicality of the industry rather than have a very disoriented sense or as to how the industry actually functions. And I think that bubble that we students come in with bursts a lot while we're in the college itself. Fourth one we have here is that fashion colleges are all about drawing and dressing pretty. Oh, how I wish that were true. In fact, when I first came into college, that's exactly the misconception I had. And I was so baffled to see that every single one of my seniors was in hoodies, sweatpants, slippers, sometimes in their night suits. And I was just like, why is there no glamour here? Like, what's going on? Fashion colleges are not all about drawing. You learn a lot of different kinds of materials, lots of different theories, and even our subjects for theories are very different from a normal conventional degree. So yeah, that's there. And we don't really get to dress pretty for normal days. Not much. I mean, that's a personal preference. Some of my students, some of my friends, some of my peers, my seniors, even my faculty, they dress amazing on a regular basis, and I have a lot of respect for them. I cannot do that. I am a mixture of two personalities. I can go in sweatpants, or I could be dressing like this for college. So yeah. The first misconception that we have here is that life is extremely glamorous. It is not. It is anything but glamorous. The glamour part usually comes from the students' personal lives and not from the college itself. The college is usually all about work, studies, assignments, deadlines, whatnot, but glamour is not really a part of it. I will say for club students, for example, the literary club, etc., they have a lot going around, but even that is not very glamorous. It's usually a lot of work. So, whoever's telling you these lies, please do not believe them. That is just giving you false hope. That gave me false hope at one point. That's exactly why I'm making this video. The next misconception that we have here is that life is sorted once you get in the college. No, it's not. It's actually the first step into your design journey. It is nothing more than that and nothing less. However, a very important step. That is why everyone is always brainstorming which college to go to, etc., etc. So, life is not sorted once you get in the college. Life is sorted once you get your first job. Life is sorted once you ensure that you are a person who is extremely recruitable, and life is sorted after you start earning like an average person. Nothing different about creatives here. The next misconception that we have here is that fashion college is only for rich kids. I am not a rich kid and I am here. I will tell you that fashion colleges are expensive. Yes, I agree, but they are not a rich person's game. As much as it may seem like it, it is actually quite the opposite. Some fashion colleges in India and abroad are actually quite affordable, and they even have scholarship options to let a person from all the kinds of different backgrounds to come in and study what they actually want. And the last misconception for the day is that students have no originality in personality, looks, work, etc. That's literally the first thing that we're taught in the college. The first thing that a person learns in college is how to be original and not steal ideas. You see all those YouTube tutorial videos wherein someone is drawing and someone is like behind the screen and like just following it, like one step, one line, every single line is copied and they think they're an artist. That's not art. In fact, I remember I came to college the first day and one of our professors told us, quote unquote, unlearn everything you learned so far about art, you know nothing. We are literally told to grasp knowledge as if we are toddlers, and that is actually a good part of it. The more you can unlearn, the more you free up space in your mind, and the more you're open to more creative ideas. It's not like we're always working and we have no lives. It's not like that at all. We just have balance, and it is important to have that. So yeah, I think that's all for today. Thank you so much for watching this video. Comment below if you want a part 2, because there is a lot. The list goes on and on and on about the misconceptions that people have, and honestly I'm here for it. It just makes me laugh at this point. So yeah, let me know if you want another part to this video, and I'll see you again in the next one. Goodbye.